I've tuned in. But then when you look at a 50-plus-year-old man dating someone who's 19, 20 at the time of the allegations that have happened, the allegations being that he is forcefully sleeping with her, putting her in situations where she's uncomfortable doing things that he wants to do. A lot of people back home, certainly myself, will be thinking, well, Shannon Sharpe, you've got a lot of notoriety, you're in a lot of rooms that, a lot of people aren't necessarily in, so you have more opportunity to meet someone that is your age mate.
So I agree with what you're saying. To be devil's advocate, why is it that Shannon Sharpe is being put under a microscope for dating a 19-year-old who's now 22 or 23, when there are other superstars that are doing the same thing?
Well,
You
like
have
Leonardo.
Leonardo DiCaprio, I don't know, was the other, was it Robert De Niro or one of the other the guy that did the Scarface? One of them had a baby recently. At his age.
Al Pacino.
Al Pacino.
No, Al Pacino's is someone else. He's like a gangster.
He played Scarface and the character in The Godfather, didn't he?
Potentially.
But yeah, I don't know. I should Google it. Robert De Niro, one of those two, had
Basically, older people of notoriety.
Notoriety, yeah. And then you had that other guy, Billy Cheniknek. What? I'm sorry, I should get the name right. The NFL boss, the manager.
Oh yeah.
Who's going out with the young, again, really pretty woman who's causing chaos in his life. He's having interviews and she's shouting out things from the back of the interview saying you can't say stuff. And obviously there's now people chiming in from the outside saying, why is she even there? And it's like, yeah, I agree with you. There is something to be said of.
But the difference is with a lot of these people. I'll start with Leonardo. Leonardo DiCaprio doesn't women saying that he's sexually assaulted me. That's the difference. It's a small difference, but
what if it's because he has NDAs set up? He has got his way of romancing down to the T, where he knows, you know what, it's a bit risky when I date these individuals with a certain type of mindset, so I need these contracts set up, so if situations are to blow up, I know how to contain it. This is crisis management.
Do you know, it swings both ways. Because I know some cougars out there in this world that are dating a lot of guys that are half their age. They are facilitating their lifestyles. They are the power to the man, essentially. But again, I'll speak to the fact that the difference is, these women aren't running cases on these younger guys that they're dating. Whether or not that means that these younger guys haven't stepped the boundary, I don't know. Whether or not these younger guys are feeling as though they're being sexually assaulted by the older woman, it just hasn't happened yet. We don't see it the other way. We don't see the older woman who's dating a younger man, the younger man come out and say, hey guys, she's sexually assaulted me, she's asked me to do XYZ, she has done, she has put something in a spot where she's not supposed to put this thing,
Well, maybe it has happened, but the men are too embarrassed to say that. I inadvertently, I'm saying that I was weak enough for a woman to overpower me and to then sexually assault me. To say that out loud as a man, that might really, really hurt. So maybe it has happened. Maybe there have been a lot of men who have been sexually assaulted by women who are the cougars.
Yeah, but the thing is, there's again, we're living in a world where
I'm not to say that we don't want that. I'm not putting it out there. I don't want that. I'm not saying. I'm not suggesting. I'm not suggesting that's happening as well, by the way.
I'll be sexually assaulted.
That's in the small print.
Just clarify that. Yeah. But what I do know to be true is that there are certainly younger guys that are dating older women that are maybe 10, 20 years older than the guy, the woman is dating a younger man. So I think in regards to the men that are getting themselves into hot water with women that they are dating that are younger than them, it sounds simple, but I personally think that they haven't vetted the person that they're in a relationship or in an entanglement with. I personally think that the problem starts right at the beginning when you decided to date her because of her beauty. You decided to date her because of her aesthetic. That in itself is a red flag, especially when you are over 40. Point blank. When you're over 40 and now you're in hot water because you've dipped your hand or you've dipped your toe or you've dipped something else, your pen, inside of something, and you haven't
Yeah.
really assessed the repercussions of what that looks like. Because let's keep it completely 100. This is for short-term pleasure. It's not for the long-term of I want to marry this person and I want to be with this person and I want to have a family with this person. If it's for that, I would like to think that these cases wouldn't be happening. I would like to think that these cases wouldn't be unveiling themselves, because actually what we're doing is we are appealing to our own we're trying to appeal to our things that we what's the word I'm looking for? The things that we really want, our tastes, our
Preferences.
our pleasures. We're trying to the things that we want to enjoy, the things that we believe that, you know, this is gonna be amazing, this is gonna be something that every other man in our age bracket would want, or every other woman in our age bracket would want. I'm a single man, I can do this.
They want to give themselves the social status.
They want to give themselves a social status. They're appealing to, it's in the Bible. What's the sin? What did the devil tempt you?
Temptation.
They are appealing to the temptations. They are appealing to the things that not necessarily their heart desires, but their mind is telling them that fruit is looking juicy.
Yeah, and the thing is, the fruit was looking very juicy to him, which is what I saw the photos, and I think most men would have fallen into the trap. But what I would want to say about this situation is that, yeah, whilst he could have avoided it, I agree with you on that one. I also think that optically it does look like he might be taken advantage of. You know, the fact that he was on the verge or has already completed on inking this $100 million deal, and, you know, coincidentally this case has appeared at the same time. So the timing of it is a bit suspicious.